It began, of all places, on a chairlift dangling 30 feet above a ski slope. Not an ordinary ski slope, of course, because this was still Japan, and Japan nothing was ever one expected. The chair shift was typical, a tangle of aluminum and iron bars dragged through the air by a single steel cable, and the snow felt pretty real, and the powder of Colorado and Utah, but the grain or clumpy flakes Malcolm was used to from a college excursion to Vermont and New Hampshire. But that's where any compassion ended, because the ski slope was located right in the middle of downtown Tokyo in the Dome building at the size of a plane hangar. And I always thought that Yanks were the ones who look things to the extreme. This is just plain silly. Malcolm laughed, staring down the chair-sleeve railing at the mob of skiers straightened back and forced across the 500-meter incline. Opened in 1993, the Tokyo Sky Dome was the world's largest indoor ski slope and the first one ever built. Since then, 5 more had been hastily erected across Japan in an attempt to turn island nation to one yet another important Western craze. Whether they were going to be successful in their exports was still to be seen, but if SSWC and its snow, spring, summer, autumn and winter skiing was an indication that developers had a shot at making some serious money. The slope was littered with people in brightly colored ski suits that would have looked good on the trails of Whale or Aspen, and also if the hill was only 500 meters high, it was almost steep enough to warrant the overhead lift liners. "We are just amateurs compared to the Japanese," Malcolm responded. At the face his guest studied, sir. The former Bering Strait looked fairly ridiculous in the bright blue parka, his long blue hair tied back beneath a wool cap. "We put ski slopes on mountains to make the people come to them. The Japanese simply put the mountain in the middle of the city." Sears nodded his head, nearly stopping off his head. "I guess you could call this vertical integration, cut out the middleman nature and go right to the market. I'm glad you came up with the idea, Malcolm. It certainly beats a Guinness lunch and one of the local pubs." Malcolm nodded. When he heard that Sears was going to be blown through town, he'd immediately booked some time with his former boss, a trader from Morgantown. Sears was still based out of Osaka, still trading Nikkei, and still was one of the top performers in the market. He'd lost his job at Bering and had taken a certain beat on both his resume and his reputation, but he'd recovered as Malcolm had assumed he would. He had talent, and he was a good man. He also was smart and wide in trading community at very high level, which made him good research avenue. In the past 2 months, Malcolm had been hitting every single he could think of, calling in every connection and favor he had at his disposal. In Hong Kong deal, he'd built up a pretty powerful fan base in the community, and he'd been pulling those strings, trying to find the big trade that would give him the next exit point he was looking at. The trade, as the carrier had once called, the trade like Hong Kong deal that would set you up for long enough to get away, start out, or whatever you wanted. Репетитор по скайпу, Smart Teacher 190.